Yeah, so this is going to be quite a different video. On Tech with Carbon, one thing we do often is that we build actual projects, but this is going to take a slightly different direction. Yeah, but something very interesting that's really fascinates me. I've gotten the opportunity to work with a lot of engineers, and then I get a lot of people reach out to me also, especially those that are trying to start out their careers in cloud computing as a whole, and those that have interest, who have interest in contact centers and Amazon Connect and all those things. But one interesting thing that I've observed is this. You see, those that are currently doing something, let me group these two group of people into, say, two range. Those that are currently doing something, say, engineers, right? Actual senior engineers building actual projects, and those who are trying to start out. And then what I've observed is this. The actual engineers currently are learning so much as compared to those that are trying to come in. And then it's not like these people have the opportunity at their workplaces to be working on this project and then they are learning from it. No, I'm not talking through that. What I'm saying is this. These people are finding stuff to learn. So an actual engineer finds himself in this domain, and then after going to work, which kind of demands so much of them, will come back to the house and then they will look for a different domain, something outside what they are doing, just to upskill themselves. But here's the case: we have those of us on the other hand, pretty much trying to start out, and then what we tend to do is we just want the easy route by building simple stuff, doing the basic stuff, and then even with that, we don't even stay committed to it. For example, if you take this channel, I have a lot of end-to-end projects that I always see that if I was starting out cloud computing and then I had some of these projects to see how certain things work, that would have really helped a lot. So that's one of the key reasons why I started this whole channel, to try and then make certain things hands-on as possible, or certain things much practical as possible and all that. Yeah, I had a couple of certifications. So for me not to be talking mostly about certifications and then doing these projects to tell you my mindset when it comes to that. But the problem is this: those that at this point should have even felt relaxed, they are the ones putting in a lot of work. And for those of us that actually need it, you see, breaking into tech now is difficult. Like, let me say it this way, because a lot is expected of you. If I look at some of the day-to-day activities that I do, there are certain industries, certain domains that, say 2 or 3 years back, I wasn't expecting myself to do any work in them. But now I will get to work, I'll be assigned a task, and then I realize that all those things are things that are required of me to do. And that is very interesting. So if you are someone and then you are not learning, imagine people who are already in there with a lot or tons of experience are putting in the work to learn, just so that they will remain relevant in the domain or their cloud industry. And then looking at you who is starting out and then you are still doing the basic stuff and then you're not even putting in the work. The issue with me too is this. You see, not that people are just even staying committed to building the actual basic stuff. Someone will say, oh, this project is very simple, static web hosting and all that. But the truth is, the person has watched several videos on it and then hasn't even done it. That is the situation now. But those that have done, that have deployed some of these things, keep on doing it. There are times I just go into AWS console and I'm like, oh, this entire interface has changed. I have a lot of wonderful videos that I've recorded that I wasn't able to post just because the interface and some of the steps have changed. So people who are doing the actual work, even are always trying to reinvent themselves. They are always trying to learn. But for those of us that are trying to come in, we are so relaxed. That is, a lot of people are relaxed. A lot of people are relaxed. And the truth is that, looking at the things that are expected of you now, you are expected to do a lot of things, you're expected to know a lot of things, and then, yes, you have AI to help you. But the truth is, if you've not built something before, doing that solely with AI is a pain and then it's a headache. So yeah, this is going to be a very simple one. What I want us to do is this. if you are in tech, right, and then you are looking for growth, this is the best time to study. This is the best time to explore new domain, learn new stuff, try new things out, build new stuff. This is it. If you are starting out, if those that are in already, it's required of them to upskill themselves and continues to learn, then it means that you have about 3 or 10x even the work that they are going to do. So this is just all that I want to say. If you are new here on this channel, I have a lot of videos on AWS. Yes, that will really help you out. Just watch it, drop a comment if you have any questions. I try my best to answer to pretty much all the comments that comes up. And then kindly give us a like, drop a comment in them. If there is anything that really bothers you in your cloud journey or something, just drop a comment in there and then I'll take a look and look at it. Yeah, this is not a regular kind of videos. Pretty much what I like to do is to build actual projects and then we work on it together. So mostly my face don't come up like this. So this, yeah. But again, this is an interesting one. Just understand that things have changed. And then everyone is learning, including those that actually are the engineers that you are looking up to. So if you are starting out or if you are trying to grow your career and then you are going to sleep or you are going to continue to do the old stuff, forget it. That is really not taking you anywhere. Thank you so much for watching, and then let's meet in another video.